Do you know what happened at all, Zave? At all? Spilled your titties. No use crying over spilled milk. Do you need a full plot synopsis? I can break it down very fast. Do we have to give up? Don't know. No clue. Okay. This is Rufus. He's the new president of Shinra. Shinra is an evil company sucking the literal life force out of the planet to make fuel and power stuff. Okay? Because the planet, its life stream, is the souls of all living things, and it comes back to the planet. His father was killed, I think, by Sephiroth? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. And so he took over in this game. First step. The president. Anyway, so Zave. Excuse me. Why are we talking about Captain Planet? Anyway, so that's Shinra, and that was how it first started, because Barrett and Tifa were like, hell no, let's be terrorists and shut down some of these Mako plants that suck out the life of the planet. And Cloud, you just saw, came back, and Tifa's like, I'm concerned about my childhood friend. Come join us and do terrorism, but for a good reason. And he's like, okay, sure. And then they realize that Sephiroth is alive, and Sephiroth caused a whole bunch of problems in the past. You know, he almost killed Tifa, he almost killed Cloud, he set their whole town on fire. When they realized that Sephiroth's alive, they started chasing him, and he's called the Black Cape Man. So it's been a chase after Sephiroth the whole time, but you realize Sephiroth is really being controlled mostly by Jenova, which is the calamity that fell down 2,000 years ago into that crater I was just in, came up and was like, yo, what up, Cetra? Which are the ancients who can talk to plants. They're like planet hippies, and they're like, ooh, good juju, planet. And Genova's like, yeah, peace, bro, I'm a friend. And then she's like, nah, psych, have a virus. And the virus turned all the Cetra into monsters. So all the monsters we fight now are technically descended from the infected Cetra. Aerith was one of the last ancient, also a Cetra, and she was like 50% ancient. And then they were after her because they think the Cetra know where the Promised Land is, and the Promised Land is that cavern there, technically, but that's not the Promised Land. I think the Promised Land is like the afterlife, essentially. Anyway, so now shit has gone totally wonky. You got, Sephiroth summoned Meteor to crash into the planet to make a big wound so more life stream comes out so he could suck it up and take over the planet, because he's basically Jenova now, but with his own will, and it's totally bad. And we're like, shit, we got Meteor, we got Sephiroth over here, Cloud's gone all crazy, we don't know where he is, we have our hands tied, and that's the plot. Repeat, please. You're hooked? And so like the whole thing with Cloud was when at Nibelheim he got injured. He was there. I'll spoil the plot because everyone already knows. He was there, technically. He was never in Soldier. The guy you saw with the black hair that is replacing Cloud in the memories was Zack. And he was the one that Cloud is pretending to be, but Cloud doesn't realize it because he was also there, but he was just one of the lowly, like, Shinra guards, and he didn't want to say anything because he was embarrassed. That's why Tifa's like, I didn't see you there, and Cloud's like, yeah, actually, I really was there when he gets his memory back, and he realized, his memory got all messed up because he actually did fight Sephiroth at the end after Tifa got hurt, and he got put into one of those chambers and got injected full of Genova's cells, which messed up all his memory. He was all like comatose, and Zack was also injured. He had the same thing happen, but since Zack was already a soldier, he could handle all the Genova cells, because he already had Genova cells in him, I think, or something like that. Anyway, then they escape, and this is how you play Crisis Core. You get the whole story about Zack and everything, and it ends with Zack and Cloud escaping. And it's very sad because Zack does die. I cried so much. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Cloud hears all the stories from Zack and his soldier stories and experiences and takes those memories and makes them his own, and that's why he has so much head trouble.